Hey, listen, child of God. To approach trials in your life with a different mindset, you first need to understand that if the enemy is attacking you, it's because you are a threat to the kingdom of hell. Because if you're not carrying authority, anointing, or power, if you're not aware of it, you're not a threat. He won't bother with you. But the moment you begin to walk as a true child of God, the moment you're aware of what you carry, that's when the attacks begin or intensify. Let's look at David. The moment he was anointed by the prophet Samuel, it's the moment his opposition intensified. His life got harder, not easier, by being anointed. And that anointing actually awakened his identity. David was being trained already, even before being anointed, to carry that anointing and that authority when he was shepherding his father's flock, when he was fighting bears and lions with his own bare hands, when he was worshiping the Lord, singing to him and playing his lyre in a hidden place without being seen, without being acknowledged, just being obedient and humble to what he needed to do to obey his father. The anointing wasn't just a symbolic act that the prophet Samuel performed. That anointing actually, it awakened David's true identity as the king, even though it was years before he actually became king. And that confidence, that identity that was awakened in him, actually enabled him to face and defeat Goliath and to endure Saul's attempts to kill him multiple times and to endure Saul's hatred. And even when he had a chance to actually kill Saul, he didn't. He honored the Lord's anointed. So if you're finding yourself being attacked as you grow in the Lord, as you begin to understand who you are, know that you have made an impression on the kingdom of hell. So reframe your mindset, and instead of asking God, why me? What did I do to deserve this? When will it end? Say, God, I know that I am being attacked because of what I carry, because of what I've been through, because, what we go through, the crushing, the pruning, that is to form the anointing that we will carry. And actually what we go through and what we overcome becomes the very area that we carry authority in. And this all comes from truly knowing who God is, not the God that we have learned through experiences, through religion, and through our pain and our trauma, but who truly God is, our loving Abba Father. And once we realize who He is, then we can understand who we are in Him and begin to walk in our identity and fulfill our purpose. So it all comes from a healthy emotional attachment to God, a healthy relationship with God, a relationship that doesn't come from striving, but from presence and intimacy with our Father. And so change your mindset. The moment I stopped complaining and stopped acting as a victim and saying, why? And the moment I began to stand in who I was in the Lord and carry my anointing, that anointing came from a place of pain, and it was costly. So you earned that anointing. You earned it. You earned it because you did not let that pain embitter you. You yielded to the process, and that anointing that pain was turned into purpose. And so you've earned the anointing that you carry. So the moment you understand it and you begin to walk in it, that's when the enemy cannot stand. That's when the giant has to fall. The moment you become aware of who you are and what you carry, that is so powerful. Nothing can stand against that because you're walking in who you were meant to be. And it's something that flows naturally. It's like having a jacket made, to your exact measurements. It only fits you. You paid for that, and Jesus paid for that. But you went through the process. You didn't rebel against it. And so walk in your authority, walk in your power, walk in your identity, walk in knowing that God is in you. He's beside you, He's ahead of you, He's behind you, He's with you. And that if you're being attacked is because the enemy is afraid of you. And if God has anointed you, He will also empower you to accomplish everything that He has said and written before time. All the works that you will walk into, He will empower you to win. So be blessed, be encouraged, because if you are going through trials, it's because you are anointed and hell is afraid of you. So, child of God, walk in your God-given identity and calling and fulfill your purpose.